Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Misty Mountain Gaming Channel. I'm Big E. Happy Sunday to you. Skylines Sundays. One of my viewers made that comment. I like that. Might rename the series Skylines Sundays or Sundays Skylines. Whenever you have two plurals like that, it doesn't really roll off the tongue. But how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm not doing too bad. I did a few things off camera. You might notice something. The roads might look a little different. I'm going to go over, I added a couple of mods. Now, I know I think I said in the description of this, it's like mostly vanilla. Got like 20 mods. I always do that. Because I played this game for years and years with no mods. I didn't care. I didn't know how to use them or anything. This is horrible. The closer I look, the more stuff I see to fix. But once you start playing with those quality of life mods, it's so hard to go back. Especially if you're somebody, I'm not like OCD, but I do like things perfect. No, not the case. But it's hard to go back. But let's review really quick. I'll show you what I've added here. I got Road Colors Changer. This is a great mod. The default color of the roads in City Skylines is, it's kind of blah. So you can move this. How do I move all three? Is it... Yeah, so if you shift... Excuse me. 61. Let me set all these back here. You can set these independently or you can move them. All kinds of other things. I don't actually want to remove the crosswalks. I don't want to remove that. Yeah. I want to keep the crosswalks. So anyway, Road Colors Changers is the name of this mod. You can play around with it. If you set it like right in here around 61 or so, it'll gets the roads a little bit darker. Do have the parallel road tool, and will we use that this episode? Maybe. I may have already shown you that. And then we do have the forest brush now, and I added Bob. I think this acronym is Beautify Our Buildings or something like that. But I'm going to show you what this does. So, I don't know, it kind of makes the roads a little bit darker. Let's see if we can actually put this off to the side. Let me see if we can get them a little bit darker here. If I hold shift down, do I come this way? No, that's lighter. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it darkens them up. We can get them even darker than that if we want. That seems pretty good. It's not too bad. Also changed the playlist. We've got some jazz happening. So a couple of things I did off camera. I tried to straighten this road up, but it's still crooked. I deleted it all the way to here and laid it back in. I don't know if it just looks crooked because of the slope, but it's horrible. I don't know what's going on there. Last episode, we put this in. This is a little budding... I don't know what we're going to call this yet, but little budding something. We do have a bus station. We haven't put any bus stops in. We're going to be doing that. We have a little industrial area over here, which is where we have our solar power plant. This bridge is going to get redone. Yeah. This bridge is going to come essentially straight across, elevated. I may elevate it all the way over to here if we get this piece of land. And then I'm going to change this neighborhood up a little bit, and we'll have on-ramps and off-ramps up to that bridge. I think it might look kind of cool. We also have this area waiting to be filled in. Got a little bit of demand for some residential. Let's plop some residential down right now while we are thinking about it. And I like to leave little spaces like this. Do a 4x4. Maybe put a few stores here. We have a little bit of demand. Let's see what we get right there. Maybe I don't know, maybe some kind of shop back there. Who knows what that might be. Something shady. And I'll tell you what, let's do this. Why not? Leave room if we want to extend the road. Might satiate a little bit of those demands. What else have I done here? I think that's kind of all. Oh, this. I threw a university right over here, just right before I started recording. Because this university over here It's not easy for these people to get over here at all. So I figured, what the heck? This is also high density. And I did see some complaining over here from some complainers. Not enough educated workers. But we're making a ton of money. We're almost at $1 million. Like 11 grand a week. Wow, we're rolling. Citizens are doing well. Everything seems fine. Traffic. How do you turn this down a little? So now that I've just turned that down, the whole rest of the video might be messed up. Because I watch the beginnings of my videos when I'm doing the edit and I can adjust like my voice and game sound separately than I can if I have music on. But I bet I adjusted it at the beginning, and now I've just moved it down, so the whole rest of the video you probably won't even be able to hear it. Pro YouTuber. I think that's pretty much all I did. And we're going to be dressing this up a little bit. We're going to make a little campus right here. May move a few things around. But I was looking here. This is horrible. We're going to change this right away. Look at this. This is not acceptable. No. I'm going to change this. So I'm going to pause because we're going to be breaking some stuff. Yeah. I don't like that curve either. Doesn't look natural, does it? Let's redo this. See if I can make this a little better. Now, I can't really use the... I really want to show you. I think I have finally figured out how to use my parallel road tool to make it work. Oh, is that actually... Does that come in different? No, I think that's the same. All right, let's... Yeah, it's a little bit unusual. I think the best way for me to do this is come in from this way. So we need the freeform tool. Let me see if I can just kind of make this natural. No, that is not natural, is it? Not at all. No, but I might be able to use this now. Oh. So you come out and just till you see that line pop up. And you click, and it should make... What the hell? Oh, I got to reverse the direction. I don't like that still. I don't like it. Let me reverse this. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I can't handle it. It needs to be smooth. I hate messing with this guy's highway that he laid in. I really do. Let me see if I can get this a little bit better. Also, this needs to be upgraded. Oh, I can't. This is where anarchy... I wonder if it's just because I need to move this up. This is how it starts. Let me raise this a little bit. What I'm trying to do is get the... Okay, that's what I wanted. The guardrail. I just had to raise it up. This is my wonky thing that I created. But that is not straight. That does not come out straight. This. That's straight. I think that's a little bit more lined up. All right, let me see if I can snake this back in. Maybe I do this one first. Let's see. Can I make this happen here? Maybe I just need to be using that. Okay, it does pop out. So as soon as I see it, it should make the most gradual turn with no angles. That I think I can live with that one. It's this one. What I think what I need to do is do this. Not have it come so far down and then come back this way. But I'm going to need this. So I kind of want to stay... Do I want to stay close? Let me turn this off. And I'm going to see if I can space it kind of closely. It's not too bad. I can move that section out a little bit. Let me see what happens if I use this. Will it let me... I have everything off. What had happened there? Oh, the roundabout builder. No, I don't. What the heck? I must have accidentally clicked it. Let's see if this works. Oh, I get it. Look at that. Man, so what that tool is, this is the curved road tool, and it's really great if you're trying to align two roads to a natural curve. You come out, and as soon as you see that straight line from the other road, you don't always see it, but most of the time you do. It will generally make a nice natural curve for you. Now, that feels okay. And so we can take advantage of our forest brush. I don't know if I've showed you this. Maybe I have. So I created one called Alpine. No, that's the wrong one. Tropical. This is the one I want. So I have selected my trees under here, and then as you can see, I can increase the size here, and I can do strength and density, and then I can just lay. Oh, this is I had like custom trees in here, so you can see what I could do there. So I actually turn off the brush here because this is I just realized we've got like the same type of trees in here, so just use this for right now. Yeah. Let's say this is a like landscaped area, you know. Let me unpause while we're doing this because we are back in business here. I don't want anything too close over here because, as you can see, it just dies from this pollution. Yeah. So the forest brush I have here, it's a mixture of the vanilla palm trees and some of these smaller, I think these are called palm trees, and then some of this stuff, I think, is what I have in there. Also, let's use the Bob mod. We're going to use it on the university here. So you see how this university, see the trees it has? I mean, they're like oak trees. This one's going to have the same thing. So what you do, can I remember how to use Bob? I think you click on this and then you hit Alt-B. Yeah, no. You click on this and then you hit... How do I do it? Wait, do I do Alt-B first? No. Wait, oh yeah, there's Bob. I don't know why forest brush is popping up. So Alt-B, and you see how the cursor turned to the Bob? You click on this. Oh my gosh. I guess that's the shortcut for that. Okay, let's just move this up here. Out of the way a little bit. I got to figure out why that's popping up. Maybe it's part of it. So what you do is you come up here. This lists all of the assets here. So this is like the building and everything around the building. This is the trees. And if you highlight one of these, it'll show you. So right now, those are the alders, and I don't want those. What I want is like, yeah, kind of match. Once you have what you want, you just click this. And what this does is applies it to every other time you put a university in. So it changed this one as well. Kind of nice, right? You can change these little bushes. If you've got billboards, like for instance, this, if you don't like your billboards, Alt-B, select it and get rid of the billboards or replace them, whatever you want to do. Whole lot of stuff you can do with that mod. We're going to be dressing this up a little bit here. But traffic is flowing. Yes, it is. Got some weird stuff happening right here. I tried to fix this as well, and as you can see, it's horrible. Why? So the problem here is the content creator, I'm pretty sure, used the parallel road tool. See how close these intersections are? I mean, these highways. I love this. The assets that I created were built on the standard vanilla interchanges, and the roads are spread apart. So that's why it looks kind of wonky. And I've tried to use this to just kind of make it a little less horrible. I got to get rid of some of these trees. So if you turn snapping on here, if you're using Move It, if you turn this on, oh, you can't see it. It's right there. If you turn snapping on and grab a node, it lines it up. But I mean, the way that I fix this is I grab this node and I move everything over, you know, if I wanted to try to get them closer. But I think what I'm going to do is redesign my assets with the highway connections to get them close like this. Yeah. So let's ignore it for right now. Also, the other thing I forgot to mention, I did get... Where is it? It's not actually listed. It's called Automatic Bulldoze. It's not listed here, but did I mention that? We were having buildings going abandoned, and they're flashing way too long for my liking. So what it does just what it says. If a building goes abandoned, goes abandoned because it doesn't have not enough workers, it'll automatically bulldoze it and it'll leave the zoning, and then something else can pop right in. This should fix itself because now we have some, they have a way to get educated over there. More edumacated. We've done nothing. Let's get into it here. We've got a little demand, not a lot. Can I purchase? I can't purchase a square. Now, I know we have so much area to work with here, right? But I'm kind of excited about trying this out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to purchase this. And we're going to run this bridge across. See if I can make this happen here. It's going to be the whole episode for sure. And I hate to stay paused that long. They can come around this way, I think. Let's see. I'll try to stay unpaused here. I'm going to take this back. Sorry, cars. Now, this is going to require a good deal of breakage. I think I do need to pause here. Because this bridge should come right over these streets here. And I'll put these roads back in and the paths. All that's probably going to disappear. Let's see. I mean, I know that it is. Let's grab this. There's my neighbor's dog. She's a barker. Oh, that's got to come up. Yeah, I want this elevated. It kind of look kind of weird, but wow, that's really high, isn't it? I don't know. That's kind of cool, though. This reminds me of like New York. You see these elevated roads, like the metro and all that elevated. Let's do this. Let me run this all the way across. Oh, I forgot about this. That's a straight line. Look at that. This is actually exactly what I wanted. To pop right over that highway. I can adjust these pillars. Why did it come down right there? That's what move it's for. I don't know why. Now let's see if we can get that a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe that makes sense having the pillars right there. Interesting, right? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's interesting. It's kind of like the when they have the covered deal like this. Now, here's the real question. I guess I don't have to tie this back in. I mean, I can just do this. We just select the road. I break a few things there, but we don't mind breaking a few things. These buildings stay connected, which is kind of nice. That stays connected, and then all I have to do here is, of course, my curved road tool. That's a little bit off. Okay, we lose some things there, but I feel like that angle's better anyway. Now, this takes away from the connection here, but I could... maybe I could tie this back in. It's going to be pretty steep, depending on how I do it. I don't know that I want to. But this needs to come back out. Actually, if I wanted to tie it in, maybe this would be the place to do it. Let's tie this back in over here. Interesting. Do I want to connect there? I probably should, because we have our incinerators. I don't know why I said incinerators. Our incinerators over here. They'd have to come all the way down this way to come up here. It's kind of out of the way. I think I do need to tie this in a little bit. And I think we're going to. I wonder if this moves the noise level up. I wonder if spatial space is a, you know what I'm talking about, like noise, a spatial area, if it moves that zone away. I don't think it would. I don't know. I'm not sure how the game is designed like that, but here's an opportunity to get a walking path back in. Let's do this. I did break a few. Let's use the paved. Oh, that's perfect. That's lovely. Connects there. I think I had a path over here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Little park. Could do some stuff. Could do some interesting things down here. I could make this more beach by adjusting the slope and all that. Also, the surface painter tool will do that for you. Song's too loud. It's interesting because I imported all of these songs into my recording software and then I normalized. I set all of the volume, supposed to be the same, but I have to do it for each individual song if I want to get it the same because songs are different volumes on the playlist. I don't like the music to like overwhelm, to be more prominent than the voice. I've watched a lot of other YouTubers and sometimes there's like this background music going on. You guys like what's happening now? No. But sometimes the music is just too much, you know, it needs to be really chill. So I'm probably going to end up going through this whole video adjusting each song again, which is fine. All right, let's let me unpause here. What did we lose right here? Let me look at my... Okay, I actually don't mind that, but we can zone... I can zone here or do something special. I think we might do something special with this space. Maybe a... let's see what we have for parks over here. Maybe a jumpy house for some freaks. You shouldn't call them freaks, see? You're right. Here's that I made. Oh, hold on now. I did make this. Let me move this. I have a custom asset I made here. Oh, these people need some love. So let's move the carousel over here. Put a carousel right there. I don't actually... Does that provide land value? I'm not sure. I did make... It's called E's Beautiful Park. Let's see what this looks like. It's... Wow, it's fairly large. Yeah, I made this. It's in the workshop. Again, it's called E's Beautiful Park if you want to try to find it. It definitely needs to be spruced up a little bit, and it looks kind of cool at night. I put these lights in here. Now, I wonder if I created this so that I could tie walking paths in here. Let's actually see. These are not paved. These are the... Oh, I can. We can do this. Yeah, so you can tie your paths in if you so desire. Let's do a curved tool here because what I want to do is come down this way. And could I... Yeah, I can't do that because it's actually part of the asset. I mean, I think I probably could with Anarchy, but... does that... Do I want... I don't think I want this one straight. I think I want this one... no, curved. I think I want this one to come out this way. A little bit closer to the intersection. And this is the nice thing about this mod is I can just do that. Little corner there. All right. And then I think what we need to do here, let's put some hedges, I think. I should have done that already. Where am I? Do I have hedges? Let me see if I have any hedges. Whoops. I may not have any. Oh, we do. We do have some. Oh, this is from the Parks Life DLC. Short hedge. Let's use these because this is the vanilla. Oh, I don't know if I want to. Now, if I had the prop line tool, this would be easy. Actually, I'll tell you what. We're going to do it this way. I'm just going to try to make a border here. Again, if you had the prop line tool, you could just drop all these in and they'd be perfectly spaced. So we'll just make our own little border here. Try to get it straight. Oh, I'm under the bridge. It's a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Not really a fan, honestly. I mean, I wouldn't say I was ever into them, but I've heard some of their stuff. Okay, let's come, so we'll do that. Yeah, this kind of works. I should have done this. I might go back and redo this asset. I don't know if I customized any of the, like the value. I think it's just the default value for a park, but I'm not sure if I changed any of that. You can adjust that with certain mods and stuff. I know those aren't spaced perfectly. We'll just put a few here, like, just to kind of guide people in case they get lost on the path. Where do I go? Follow the bushes, Herb. There. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. One thing this map is lacking is a little bit of texture on the ground, and I may have done that. It's a little bit too generic. You know, I have level too. That takes away from a little bit of contrast and different shades in the ground there. Is that actually providing any land value? Let's see here. Go to our $. I don't know. Takes a little bit. But as you notice here, anything along the coast, along the waterway, will generally have increased land value. It's like right in the middle. I don't know why it's not green. I mean, you'd think that would be like prime real estate right there. I don't know, kind of weird. But now I've got to, let's see. We got to tie some of this back because this has all been broken up. And should I tie this? Let's go do that. I may as well tie that road back together. Really interesting space we have here. I think I might make a gigantic custom park. Start with all kinds of paths, run just paths every which way. And then, yeah, kind of go nuts there. Now, another thing we could do is actually, I do have the Park Life DLC. We could come into here. Into the park, and we could create a city park. We have done that before on the channel. We might do something, but we'll definitely do something with that space. What I think I need to do is get this. Okay, this is a pointless road, but it won't be pointless if I tie into here. And I think let's do that. I think I need a connection there. It's going to look a little bit strange. I'm also thinking one of these roads. We need to do that, I think. And let's get rid of some of this wonky. Get rid of that. Yeah, it's kind of unusual. I don't think I'm going to connect that. Maybe traffic will flow a little bit better in there. Boy, this dog drives me crazy. I know you guys probably can't hear it because I have filters on my mic. But the place I live is really weird. I rent this. It's a small apartment, but it's attached to this really large like ranch house. But it's a separate address and everything. I have my own little patio, my own space, completely separated from the house. But so my front door of my house is actually the side of the main house, so it looks to the side. And it faces, so I've got like a little closed-in area with a porch. I got steps that go down. I got a little patio, and there's a privacy fence. But on the other side of that fence is my neighbor's backyard. I don't know if that makes any sense. And they have 2 dogs. They're identical. I've seen them. I've never even heard the other dog bark. But they have a dog called Lady. It's a smallish dog. I don't know what kind it is. It's just one of those dogs that if it's outside, it's barking. It doesn't matter if there's anything there or not. It just constantly barks. And it's got a small dog bark, really yappy and yippy, that goes right to the base of your spine. And I'm super sensitive to noises like that anyway. And it really drives me nuts. And sometimes they'll leave that dog, especially if it's a nice day. That dog will be out there for hours at a time. And it just does not stop barking. It's like, it's insane. And I've got like guitars over here. And when I first, moved in here, I was like, oh, this is nice. I'll be able to sit out here in private and play my guitar. No. I can't even, this is how bad this is. So my door's over here. I can't even have my front door open. And just with the screen open, if I'm in here, I'm not exaggerating. The dog has like bionic ears. If I take my reading glasses off and set them on the table, that little bit of noise or me getting up, the dog hears it and goes nuts. It's like jumping on the fence between the yards. It's insane. It is insane. Anyway. Let's get back to City Skylines here. I need to tie this road in, and I might have missed an opportunity here. Maybe this is how I tie it in. Let me see here. How do I do this? I could also come off this way. Let me see if I can make an interesting road here. Here we go. So let's see what happens here. I don't think I want to do something like that. Do I start from ground level? I feel like this is kind of a good place to tie it in. I can adjust the height. We do have a light here. We should. But I just want a stop sign. That's interesting. So this is a good chance for me to try to use the slope built in to move it. Let me see if I can do this here. What I do, slope objects. This is what I want, I think, here. So if I do this, is it the control key? I never remember. If I select this node, is it control? No, it's not control. Is it alt? No. Is it shift? Yeah, so if I hold shift down and select these nodes individually, and then I come in here and slope objects. Yes. Well, that's because it's so much higher. But what it does is it averages it, I think. It uses math, right? It takes the highest point to the lowest point. Unless I did that wrong. Hold on, let me try something. What if I did this? Okay, I want to unselect those. What if I select the highest one and the lowest one? And then did this? No, same. Okay. Maybe a little bit unrealistic there, but I think we can live with it. Now, the way that I would combat this is I could bring it out further and tie into that road. That's really steep. But they're using it. You can see that they need it. I wonder if I could tie it in that way. I think it would make the slope a little bit less gradual. Let's give it a shot here. I'm sorry, people. I'm so sorry. Okay, we want this road, and I want the curved road tool. Thing is, I don't think... Oh, it is going to let me see that. That is a lot less of a slope. We got to fix this again. Okay. Well, let's do this. We're going to move these, see if we can fix this up a little bit. Oh, not the whole thing. I don't know. That seems okay. This needs to come down a little bit, perhaps. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but but it works for us. I don't think it's ideal to have intersections on an elevated bridge, right? I don't know if that's a thing. But it works for us right now. It allows these trucks to get into this the neighborhood here. Yes. Not enough workers, not enough educated workers. That's because this is a new neighborhood. That's just what happens in the game. Let's check our things. We're good to go on electricity. Wonderful on water. Garbage processing is perfect. It's doing really well. Healthcare, we're pretty well covered, I feel like, here. Now, we have no death care, but I'm not going to mess with death care or child care because I think it kind of messes up the balance of the city a little bit. But we're fine there. Now, we could use some coverage. We're fairly well spread out here. This guy covers here. There's a couple of places lacking. We could... Oh, no, this guy can come... Well, that's a long drive. Yeah, just because it's red doesn't mean that it has no coverage. It just means that it's, these things will come over, the fire engines, but it takes a little bit longer. And I don't know why... That's not that bad. This guy can just roll out. He's got a straight shot, so I think we're okay. And education, like I said, yeah, this is why we're seeing not enough educated people. But we've got an elementary school there, so it's happening. It just takes a while. And we have a high school there, so it'll work itself out. Now, if I wanted to, I could put another library, and that's not a bad idea. The libraries are pretty large, but I kind of like them. We have one here. This actually might... Let me see. This is going to be paths on either side of this, I'm fairly certain. So I'm going to put a library in right there. And I think I have made the decision. I think this is all going to be... I might get rid of this in here. Just a big, massive park in here. What do we have zoned? Oh, this is a school. The high school and the elementary, way too close. I'm going to move those. What do we have zoned in here? So we're going to get rid of these people. I'm sorry. Whoops. No. Let's just unzone that. Goodbye. We're going to separate these a little bit. They are too close. And I'll just pay for the moving cost here. We'll have the high school down here. And we'll keep the elementary school right here. Don't you dare make frowny faces at me, people. The school's still there, okay? Now, I've got to do something down here. I mean, this is a work in progress, right? That's what we'll call this. We'll potentially do something interesting over here. Maybe a launch site, or maybe the missile, whatever that thing's called, the rocket. Maybe. Let's zone in a little bit more, and then I think we're going to start our park. Do we have time to do it? Yeah, we're 40 minutes in. These typically run, a bit longer. So, the city Skylines stuff. Let's do, I guess I don't mind. House right up to the back of that. This can all be filled in. And I think here we're going to want some corner store stuff. I'm not going to zone in there. Put a house on this side. I'm going to leave that open. And then here, we can do this. Maybe we zone in there, or build a road there, but maybe not. Might leave this open too. Put some trees in here. Let's use our forest brush. And let's see what we get in here. Let's kind of put them in wherever they pop in. We can always remove them if we want, you know. We know. A couple of trees along the path here. Oh, I don't want anything in here yet. So the nice thing, this is what I love about this forest brush, right? If you right click, it just removes the trees. And I've done that on this map so it loads a little bit faster. All this used to be filled in with trees. I just made a massive, the size massive, and I just right click and took all of those trees out, and we'll add them as we want to. It does make your game run a little bit smoother because every one of these trees has to load in, if you're zooming in on it and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Are we all, okay, this neighborhood it's a whole little separate thing here. And this is the Bedford district. We're going to change this because this is actually going to become a park. So let me back this out a little bit here. Then this doesn't really matter too much because we don't have anything assigned. We don't have any policies or anything. So the districts are just, I guess when we do the overhead view or whatever, we can see what's going on there. And this one, this is a completely separate district here. Is it still? Or did I just mess it up? Oh, I actually just removed it. Yeah. Okay, so let's just make this one part of here then. But I applied a theme here, but it didn't work. And we'll include all that. I guess we'll make the divider line right there. Like I said, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, let's start a park. I'm going to go nuts with some paths. And if I want to do the park life stuff, I have park life paths. This is a path park with decorations. It's a paved path. We have just a regular paved, and we have, this is the amusement park one. So I like this one, the nature reserve path. I feel like this might be some better feels here. This is also, it has lights on it. It's kind of cool. So let's start going nuts here. I'm going to run a path. And I'm purposely going to make these just kind of run every which way. But I do want, let's just say you have like a main path that goes all the way around. So I'll tie that in there, and then we're just going to continue here. All right, and maybe it comes around this way, and then you can get back to the main path. You know, just like a big loop right there. I really need to remove this song from the playlist. I don't like it. And yeah, I don't want too much. I don't want like any kind of real symmetry here, but we'll just make some crossovers. Make a few cutovers and crossovers. We can do whatever we want here. We can do whatever we want, man. Tell you what, let's do this. We'll bring this one out this way. And since that lined up, I can go to the straight road tool. Do that. And then I guess we could come out like this. A couple of straight shots, maybe. And then we're going to need to connect up over here. I don't want that straight. I should have had all this off already. Turn your guidelines off, and you can get things much more... you can get them where you want. Let's run one beside the school there. Let's have a couple of different... Too short? It is too short. Am I going to have to skip this song? I don't know why the whistling in this song bothers me so much. But it does. This needs to connect up. So let's see. I want to run out this way. And then I want to run... That's not what I want at all. Let's start from here. I'm going to start from there. That's okay. It's okay-ish. And let's run a path on this side as well. All right. And I'll tell you what, let's do this as well. I want there to be all kinds of paths. People can go nuts in here. Just go nuts. Okay. What about here? I think this also needs to go back to this. Let's run this. Maybe that just kind of dead ends there. Maybe a gazebo or something. Now I could convert all this to park area if I wanted to and make like a public park. See if I can remember how to do this. Now the schools, I think what I have to do here. Let me see. Paint a park area. This is exactly what I want. So I don't think it matters if the library and stuff is included. Let's, I don't know. I guess I could just do this, right? And try to, like, have it not part. I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it will affect education or anything. Let's just do this. Just be on this side of the road here, obviously. Actually, we might extend that down, now that I'm thinking about it. We'll include this because that is an actual park. I want the paths to line up there. Applegate Grounds? Yeah, I think we might be changing that up a little bit. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's bring the park down this way because we might be able to use... There might be some custom water feature we can use. We'll see. Bring it right down to the water's edge there. I could incorporate this as well. Should we? Why not? This is a park. All right, Applegate Grounds? I don't think so. Somebody let me know a good name for this park here. I don't like Applegate Grounds. Kind of weird. Okay, so what I have to do to actually make this a park, I have to... I think I've got to place a fence. Okay, it's this. So I've got a park main gate, and then I've got a small park main gate. How do I... I've not used this very often. I feel like the main gate should be over here. Okay, I see. We got to do this. Let's redo this. I'll reconnect this stuff. I want my main gate. We'll just put it here. I wonder if that officially designates this as a park. We'll see. And then we're going to redo these roads here. I should have put this in first, honestly. But I did not put it in first. Now, what we could do here is change this up. Let's do... Oh, no, not amusement park. Let's do this with trees. How does that tie in? Kind of weird. Ties in kind of weird. Can I live with myself if I leave it like that? Here's what we do. This is how I fix this. I want the intersection. I want this to be an intersection here, I guess is how I'll word that. Let's turn everything off so I can get up close. I think I just have to turn road length off there. Or length off. That maybe kind of makes sense there. I don't know. But let's bring this around to Funky Town. Well, I can actually tie these in. Let's just bring something in around this way. No. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It is a little bit weird. But I don't know. It feels okay. Now, do I have to do anything else here? No, it's a park because I have a star. So this is registered as a park here. Now, right. There's other things I need to put in here, I'm pretty sure. What is that? Oh. You want to do a Chirper's balloon tour in here? I kind of forget about this. We don't have one. This would be an interesting area for one. I really wish you could snap this stuff. I wish they would have integrated this a bit better. I would love to snap this to a path. This doesn't line up that well. But this seems like it might be a decent place. Now, let's Alt-Bob this. Alt-Bob it. Alt-B it. And we'll change... I feel like that would be dangerous, having those giant trees. Yeah, let's do some bush action. I think these need to be a little bit... That looks kind of nice. And if I wanted to, well, save that first, but I could also change these. Nah, I need something. No, my gosh. Just need like a bush. Is that literally what it just was? I don't think it was. Okay. Yeah, I don't... So this is a kind of an oddly designed asset. And if you had Surface Painter, you can kind of fix this up. But because it's also on a curve... You get this weird stuff. Now, if I had the Anarchy stuff and all that, I could put trees in here. I think that's what we did before. I think I'll just leave it, but I am curious to know. I don't think I can... Can I tie in here? I can't tie in there. Yeah. A little bit... I will say a little bit of a missed opportunity there. Let's do that. I mean, I don't think I can tie in there, but what I'll do is I'll just get it close, so maybe it looks like this. Yeah, there's no... Can't snap in here. Maybe it looks like it ties in. And then I can do this. Now, I can use Move It. Oh, hello there. Did that... I wonder if people will use that. It did seem like it snapped. Well, let's redo this road then. Let me see. So if I just bring this one out close, and then use Move It. That needs to turn off. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see if somebody uses that. Also, did I... Let me see. I may have got a couple of parking lots. Snappable parking. Oh, I've got a few things. Oh, no, this isn't... No, these aren't the ones I want. I mean, we can use these, but... No, that's not what I want. I didn't get any custom assets, so... We'll design this up. Now, the park needs all kinds of other stuff. Let's see. I could put some side gates in. Now, these will snap. Yeah, these will... You're able to put these in. So, let's do some of that. We'll put a little... Let's see. A little radius there. I'll tell you what. Let's put something... We'll put this here. It's a park plaza. I may put another... Let's put another park plaza over on this side. And another park plaza... I want it on the path. I don't want it out there. Some nice coverage there. I think I'm just... Well, let me see. What's the difference between these two? A small main gate and a side gate. Let's put some side gates up here. Oh, that's what I need to do. We need to put them there on the paths. Makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay, so let's do this. Right where these, I'll put one here. I'll put a side gate there. A side gate there. And let's put a side gate here. Let's see if I can remember where all these are. I want one there. I want one here. I want one here. And I want one there. Is that all? I think that's all. Now I just connect the paths back to this. Nice. Very nice. This one might be a little tricky. No, it's not. Connects right up. Alrighty. Pretty cool. What else do I need in here? I've got that. Oh yeah, here we go. So yeah, we need some cafes and such. Have a little cafe right across from... I don't like the way that sits. Tell you what, we'll put a cafe here for sure, but we'll do it on the path, not on the road. We need some restrooms. Put a couple of restrooms here and there. Maybe across from that. This seems like a good place for them. We don't have to go nuts. Info booth would work best right here. There's people coming to the park, you know. Hey, you need some information about the park? Yes, I do. Right here you go. Oh, that's not... Got some things that are still locked. That's right. You have to level the park up. That's how that works. We'll see how this works out. Also, I don't want there to be... This is a free park, man. Who in the right mind charges to get into a park? If you're charging to get into a park, you need to be in prison. Now, we could use our forest brush here. But maybe I should change it up in here. Also, you can take the density up if you want, like, to pack them in a little bit more. Let me see. I mean, this is kind of like a tropical place. I don't know. What do you think about that? I feel like there should be different types of trees in here. I kind of like what's going on here. What are these trees called? Let me Alt B. They're sugar maples. Okay, well, we could do this. No. We could do this. Trees. What am I doing? Landscaping. Trees. Where's my sugar maple? Why don't I do this? This is what I use this for. Sugar maple. There it is. Yeah, these are kind of cool. Let's just do this. And I could put a park fence around the whole area. I might do that. I mean, that kind of makes sense. It's free, but still. It gives it some, you know, like a natural kind of boundary there. Like, hey, I'm out here on the street. Now I'm in here in the park. And we're going to put some colorful bushes. I could use this. This is really, why don't I just do this? This is why I have the brush. To do stuff like that. Yeah, I want it kind of dense in here, man. I want this to be thick with trees, you know? You know, man? Yeah, now that's feeling more like a park. We put some benches in here. Let's see if I can get my fences in here. Coming up on an hour. I need a sip of something to drink. A little flavored water. Ugh, a little tart. Where's my fences? Here it is, park fence. Now, laying a fence in, I suggest you turn everything off. I mean, obviously, you can do whatever you want, but it won't snap. You don't really want snapping when you're laying a fence in. Oh, it does tie. That's right. These will snap to the park gates and stuff. Now, if you get it too close, what will happen is it will disappear. Oh, I didn't think I was going to get that in there. It's not going to work here. I might have to take this out. I don't know. It kind of works. Can I get a fence in here? I can. And I could use move it to stretch this over if I wanted to. So freeform tool here to see if I can it doesn't have to be perfect, right? And then I could use move it. Now I'll use move it to straighten that out a little bit. So what I mean by that is we'll move it, turn snapping off, and you can just grab it, and I should be able to bend this. Yeah. That's pretty horrible. Hold on, I can do better than that. What I need to do is start from the gates. I need to start over here. So give me, not the road. Let's put this in my hand. The gate. Freeform tool. Did I not select the gate? No, I did. Select the gate. What's going on, man? The gate. Here it is. Oh, what am I doing? Freeform tool. Here we go. Let's see if I can kind of gradually... Oh, I just want to come to there. I think that's a little bit better. I don't think I can even get anything there, can I? Nah, it's too close to the asset there. And I can still adjust this. So it's going to want to adjust the whole segment that I put in, which actually, it's not that bad. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? But if you look at it close, it's kind of wonky, you know? I think we'll just leave that. I hate how that lines up. Oh, hello there. Can I rotate that? Oh, I can rotate a little bit. Just do that. And let's see if I can tie into here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to tie into that because reasons, and also because I moved this. So let's come from this side. What I'll do is I'll get as close as I can, and then we'll just, this is what this tool is good for. I got to straighten that one back out, don't I? I do. Nope. Nope. Okay. It works, right? I mean, it's good enough. This one we can get closer. I think the playlist is done here. Do that. Let's go back to let's do our little mix here. Yeah, the sound's going to be really screwed up on this video. Start from here. See if I can kind of lay this in without it being too horrible. I actually wanted to connect all the way up there. Don't know if I want to drag that. I think I want maybe try to put some bushes there. That's what happens if you're mixing, you know, if you're mixing assets up, you'll get that. Like, you'll have this weird open areas. And I'm going to pull that down a little. Stretch that. Maybe it's okay open like that. I know this is tedious, but this is our park, man. That one snapped up nice. Definitely better to start from the park gates. And we'll get a little fence over here. We don't have much more to do here. Nope. Try again. Try again. There we are. Let's see how close I can get it. Oh, that's nice. And then stretch that. It's kind of stretched. That needs to move. God, what am I doing? I have to remember I can just click off of something. That's a little wonky right there, but, you know. Oh, it actually puts the last thing I had in my hand. I did not even know that about this picker tool. I didn't know that. I don't know if you guys noticed that. When I click the picker tool, it puts the last couple things I used right in my hand. Nice. Now this is, we can do a little cheat here. Just do that. I can't actually get anything in there, so I'm just going to put a bush or something here. Let's do this. No. Take that. Why can't I? Oh, because I had the brush on. Yeah, this is a way to, you know, kind of, I mean, I wouldn't say fudge it, but you can hide some not so pretty spots. That could definitely move over, but we'll just do this. Right along the gate there. Maybe a row of bushes there. And then here, yeah. This is, now this is where anarchy, prop anarchy would come in handy. Prop and tree anarchy, I think it's called. Kind of hate. I don't think I want to put out one right there because of those beautiful bushes, but all right, fine. Almost finished. This way, yeah, I'll put a few more in. Yeah, I've never noticed that before. I am always learning something about this game. The more I play it, it doesn't matter how long you play it. It's at least for me, I'm like kind of always discovering something. Something new happens, or I figure out a new way to do something. I have to move that a little bit here. Let's take that one down to Funky Town, and this one, oops. And boy, I really like that you can do this. I had no idea that you could do that. Look at the people in the park. They love it. As they should, right? All right. We want to come right across there. Beautiful. These could be... I should probably make these gates as well. I don't know. It doesn't matter because, again, we're not charging to get in here, so I don't really care that much. And that's it. We have the gates set up. Pack these in here a little bit more. Along here. We could throw some color in here as well, and I think we will. What do we have here? Yeah, some of this. Now, I could do this if I wanted, and you can do different sizes with this brush. Like there's all kinds of patterns. Well, that's way too big. So, for instance, if I wanted to, nothing's happening. Try again. Are they not going in? Because, okay, I think they're just too tightly packed in there. So I tell you what, let's just lay them in there then. Beautiful, man. I might hang out here if there wasn't a lot of people. Get pretty nervous around people. I mean, I'm okay with I'm okay with a little bit of people, but I get kind of stressed out or whatever. This step feels a little bit better right in there. Oh, can I get it? I can just get that. Very nice. I got some wonky fence here, so just do that. And like if I was playing this like off camera, because I used to play this game, I've played it so much. I have so many hours in this. This is something I could spend a great deal of time on, like, probably an unhealthy amount of time, honestly. But I gotta say, that is not a bad looking park. We have to do some stuff over here as well. But that's not too bad looking. What am I doing here? I want... Let's get a few of these. This is part of the park. I need a path over here, but we actually kind of do. Let's make this feel like this is part of what's going on over here. Some random bushes, some randos. And then what else do we have here? Different color ones. These are kind of cool. All right. Probably do a little bit better there for sure. Look at that. What a beautiful piece of property. You have a library here. Man, you come in from this side over here. Hey, let's go to the library, right? We'll stop at the cafe here. See a couple people going up in the balloons. We'll come over here. We'll hang out with some people. We'll come to the library. Yeah, I'm digging that. We got to think of something. We got to call this something. Somebody let me know something we can rename this. And we can also do more out here. I can take this out a little bit further, and we could have some piers. Does the park life come with any fishing piers? It does. We just have to unlock. So we get to level 2. Maintenance. What does that mean? I wonder, do I need... Oh, let's incorporate all this stuff. This will help, right? This is the main park. We'll celebrate. We'll have night tours. Even more fun. And we'll recycle garbage. I think people love all that. Maybe that'll help increase the value. Hopefully we have enough amenities in the park. We'll see. I don't know. But I think we're going to wrap this one up right here. Next episode, who knows what we're going to do? We've got some... This is a weird... This is not okay. This is going to have to be redone, this whole thing right here. I think what we'll probably do is we have a 4-lane here and a 4-lane, well, 2-way each side. Probably going to have to redo this neighborhood, and I might put a little roundabout in here. I think it might work best. In fact, if I could remember, that's what we're going to do, because as you can see, traffic is a little bit heavy, and this just doesn't make any sense. The lane mathematics here are absolutely terrible. Oh boy, that's terrible. That is horrible. I bet I've got yeah. I should be able to see that this is how bad this is. We're going to redo this next episode. I think that's what we're going to do there. But anyway, let's do a little cinematic camera. I think it's coming along nicely. We have a lot more to do. There we are. I was like, are we in freeform mode or not? No, we're not. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. Yes, I do. Happy Sunday to you. Enjoy what's left of your weekend. You guys and gals take care. I will see you next weekend. Peace.